wanna have
Girls
fun.
just wanna have fun.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was
Every time that song still comes, I would like I tremble.
You tremble, yeah. Welcome to Mooncakes Podcast, episode 52.
Two?
Two?
Two. Sorry, I put 3.
Two.
Sorry.
Nah, it's all good.
Getting ahead of myself.
We'll be on that. We'll be on 53 soon, but this is 52.
Mm-hmm.
If you guys like what you're listening to and you do enjoy listening to us, you can always email at us. Just let us know how we're doing. We appreciate it. I'm Debbs, and this is Liz. And
hello.
Friends for over 2 decades of friendship, and just been friends forever. Been through a lot of ups and downs together.
Going on 50.
That's our next.
I mean, kind of kidding, but not kidding.
Not kidding. But yeah, you can totally email us at mooncakes.podcast@gmail.com. You can follow us on Instagram. We're at mooncakes.podcast. And we're on YouTube as well. Please subscribe. We're on all the listening platforms.
Comment and press the bell notification for sure.
To know what's next. So just great stuff. And again, we'd love to hear from you, just because it makes us happy.
Yes, definitely.
What can I say?
Yes, it really does bring a lot of joy into our hearts.
It does.
When we hear from somebody.
Yes.
And please, if you make a comment and I don't get, if I don't write something, it's only because I'm fucking working my ass off.
Working her ass off.
I appreciate it, and I will always reply back.
Yeah. No, it's...
I have one comment I have to reply back to. It's on my mind. I'm gonna do it.
No, it's just so great just to know that, just to know... we're not just talking to the void, but there's someone that responds back. I mean, I still remember that someone who left a review on an Apple podcast or it was Google or Apple.
I think it's Apple.
And it was so sweet.
Yeah.
So sweet. And,
super sweet.
So we love it. We love hearing from you guys. But thank you so much for tuning in.
Yeah, it feels nice that it's not just I see the numbers, but I'm like, are they bots? I don't. Are we even talking to human beings?
Yes.
I don't know. Is our podcast distributor just trying to pull our leg or
yeah?
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They're just making us feel good so we could just pump out content.
Hey, if it works, it works. But it makes me feel good.
Yeah, it does.
Feel alive.
Give us power. No, just kidding.
Yeah. So
I saw you. Well. I saw you over at my sister-in-law's birthday rager.
Yes.
Right?
You were kind of intoxicated.
I was
slightly.
Well, it was unexpected, and I was trying to be I came into the party and I was like, I want to be on a diet, so I'm gonna just get a vodka soda.
Ah, vodka soda. Okay, that's usually my go-to as well.
It's on top of the vodka soda, they were passing down Hennessy shots.
Yeah, I saw the Hennessy.
Jaeger.
Ooh.
And then sake.
Ooh.
It was just
quite a mix. Quite a mix at a party.
And on top of that, I wanna bond with my sister-in-law, and I wanna just show her I'm down.
I'm down.
And Joshua wasn't drinking because the baby was there, and he had to be the
sober one.
Responsible
one, yes.
And did you see how uptight he was? Because he was just stay focused, Josh. Don't drink. Because everyone was just have one. And I was just have one, dude. Just have it. And he's no. Cannot take one shot, you know?
Wow. That takes a lot of willpower, actually.
For someone who has 3 DUIs.
Yeah.
And, Koreans are known to, drink crazy. And it was funny that the 2... Korean guys there did not drink. Everyone else drank. So I felt like I needed to pick up the slack. So it was really unexpected. I was intoxicated and you guys came unexpectedly.
Yeah.
Which was really fun.
Yeah, I was washing dishes at home and Donna's bitch, put on something nice.
Well, I
Put on
heard you
some
guys went
makeup and go.
shopping that day.
We went shopping that day. Yeah, we did.
So it's kind of nice to like, get dressed up and
Yeah.
get out unexpectedly. You know, that
Yeah,
doesn't
that's
really
nice.
happen all the time.
Yeah.
Most of the time, things are planned for us
That's
nowadays, right?
Yeah, that's true. No, it was nice. It was nice, and of course to see you and Josh and Joseph and the baby and Kuntir. Like it's just so sweet.
Yeah, it was really nice having. I actually have photos, so I want to send it to you.
Oh,
I don't think maybe you don't remember.
I remember
taking photos.
I remember you taking some photos. I think we did take some photos.
We had some group photos.
Group photos. Yeah,
of all the girls. So I'll send it to you. But like, I laughed so hard because Donna the next day or a couple days later, like I called her or something, or she called me, and that was the first time she's seen Joshua and the baby and Kuntir.
Oh yeah.
All together, and she was just like, oh my God, how is Joshua's arm the size of Debbie's head?
What? That's her comment?
She was like, how is Joshua's arms so huge? And like, it was like the size of Debbie's head.
His arms are huge. His arms, yeah, he's a big guy. I can hide behind him and like no one would know.
No one would know. Yeah, like he would be a safe hiding spot. But like, I thought that was so funny how she said that. I was like, what? I was like, what did you just say? Like,
Donna.
That's so funny. And then after we went to Silky
Sullivan's, yes,
which was crazy. And then there's another thing that Donna mentioned that I had no recollection of at all. She was like, remember when you in the bathroom? I'm like, oh yeah, the time when I ran to the bathroom and I threw up and you held my handbag. And she's like, yeah, but you remember the second time? I'm like, I didn't know I went to the bathroom the second time.
Oh yeah.
And she was like, remember like someone was calling your name? And I was like, no, what? Like I have no idea.
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah, there was a girl in there and she kept on saying, Liz. Hey, Liz. And I said, I don't remember any of that. And I was like, who was it? And she was like, I honestly don't know. But she came up and talked to us and said that she remembered us from Mrs. White's dance class from high school.
Oh my God.
Remember that one year where we just wanted to get out of PE?
Yeah. We didn't want to do PE, so we did dance class.
Yeah. And it was just 3 of us.
Yeah, that was horrible.
With a bunch of different, from like different grades, younger than us, and like some older people too. But we were in Mrs. White's dance class, and we were just like, yes.
Yeah.
We got out of PE. We thought we
struck gold.
Yeah. And we we went against the system. Like we won. We went against the system. We're like, yes.
We had to do a show.
That was the backlash. We had no idea that it was going to be a damn show. And Debbie, do you remember?
I had to do touch my toes, but I couldn't do it. I couldn't even do the move. But she's like, you're doing it. I'm like, but I can't do it. You're doing it.
And you had to do it yourself.
And I had to do it by myself. And everybody's like, thinking it's going to be this huge thing. And I'm like, it was like such a sad. It's like a core memory I have. Embarrassing memory.
You were forced. We were forced.
I can't do that move. She's like, no, you can. You can. I'm like, I can't.
Oh
but okay.
My gosh.
It's like,
So you had to do a jump split
like
up
a
in
jump
the air.
split up in the air and touch my toes. And I
alone. Because
alone. Everyone's like the sea parted.
Yes, the sea parted of us, like of the dancers, and you ran to the front.
And I did not do the move. I could not do the move.
I wish someone videotaped that.
I'm so glad nobody videotaped
I know,
that.
but it was awful.
It was awful.
It was awful. And do you remember what the song was? It was
In the Morning Light.
Cyndi Lauper. Wait, how do you say her name? Cyndi Lauper.
Sydney Laupner?
Laupner?
Yeah, I think it's Laupner.
Okay, Cyndi Lauper, whatever. You know, it was girls just want to have fun.
Just want to have fun.
Oh man.
Yeah, that was
every time that song still comes, I would like I tremble.
You tremble, yeah.
I tremble because I remember the morning light. We had to spin with our hand up in the air.
Yes.
In the morning light, and then spin all together. Like
yes.
How lame. I died of so much lameness.
Gosh.
Like, and we had to do it in front of everybody in the basketball, like, indoor court.
Yes. Oh my gosh.
But anywho, the girl, she was just like, remember, to Donna, she was like, to both of us, but I don't remember. And she was like, remember, I was in Mrs. White's class with you guys, and she's a couple grades younger than us, or maybe a grade younger.
Mm-hmm.
And oh yeah, no, before that, I'm sorry, let's rewind a little bit. Before that, she was like, Liz, and I was throwing up.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, I got really annoyed, Donna says, and I said, what do you want?
You bitch. She just wanted you to acknowledge her existence.
And that's why I'm bringing it up, because I'm pretty sure she's not listening to this. Probably no one from high school knows that we're doing this. But like, I felt really bad when I heard that.
Oh,
I did. I truly did. And I can't believe I reacted like that. You know, I get angry. I'm an angry Korean person inside.
But you're also like in a very compromising position. You're like throwing up.
Throwing up.
You're not like feeling hot. You're not
at
feeling
Silky
like you're not feeling
Sullivan's.
like social right now.
Yeah, but I just didn't know I got to that point where I'm like, what do you want?
What?
I just like growled. Yeah.
What?
Like a creature, like, what do you want?
Well, at least you feel bad about it.
I do.
You acknowledge it.
Because honestly, when I was younger and there was upperclassmen that I remembered from high school, like all I wanted was some acknowledgement.
Yeah.
Like just like kindness back, like, hey, just saying hi. But like, you know, upperclassmen are usually like mean. Like if you see them, they're just kind of like, you're so gross.
Wow. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, they can be mean. Yeah.
Or like ignore you. Like they know you because they look at you.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit, I know this chick. But they're not like mature enough to, you know, acknowledge it. But I was drunk, yes, and I just can't believe I reacted that way.
Oh, it's
and
okay.
I feel bad about it, and I just want to tell like people, hey, like if a lower classman recognizes you, just it doesn't take much to say hello, and you just like make their day.
Yeah.
Make them feel good about
I think
the day.
I caught the tail end of the conversation. I came in the restroom like, oh, like where are you guys at? And I saw her, and I don't.
You don't remember
her at all. I don't remember. I have a bad memory.
She must look like great.
Yeah.
Not saying everyone. I mean, we were in high school, so like, not everyone was like going to puberty and like morphing and stuff.
Yes.
High school is not pretty.
Yes.
So I'm sure she looked great. I don't.
Yeah. I just don't. I just don't have a good memory. So I was just like, but then
You were like la 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 la.
But yeah, I guess this girl totally remembered you and Donna. And I don't think Donna remembered her either, though.
No, she said she was like, damn it, I tried, Liz. I tried for the both of us.
Yeah.
And I was like, well, thank you for relaying that. You know, that was cool. And yeah, I was just that's what happened. So I saw you guys there, and it was a good time. And I had a hangover for a week.
Yeah. Oh, a week. Wow. Ouch.
Just like how I did at their engagement baby shower.
Ooh,
that was bad. It just always happens around her. Nowadays, it's like I only get a hangover when it's going to one of her events.
Is it just because you just want to have a merry old time and just kind of like be in the spirit of things and just like, all right, like, and she's drinking a little bit too, so you're just like, yeah, like that's all.
Oh yeah, and she hasn't drank since like her pregency.
Yeah.
And like, it's
her birthday too.
Yeah, it was her birthday.
Yeah.
It was the big 30th birthday, and it was just like, you just want to celebrate with her. But yeah, I mean, I couldn't stop like accepting the shots that she poured. I'm just like, I'm just gonna do it. But I didn't eat as much. When I'm around like big crowds, like I can't eat. I don't have an appetite.
Oh, okay.
Just
the adrenaline, or just like
I think so.
The social,
yeah.
like you're just kind of talking to everybody, and you just like don't feel like eating. Yeah, I get that. I mean,
is that why at like parties, a lot of people they just have snacks? They don't have like a full course meal.
I guess snacks are just easier to deal with, like to eat and stuff, as opposed to a full like meal is a little harder to plan for people.
And you don't have to eat like a whole plate.
Yeah, yeah.
Because we ordered like full on like sets of meals and stuff.
Oh yeah, yeah. I saw
So I was
that.
just like, and I did a rookie move. I didn't eat the rice.
Oh.
Because I'm like, I'm on a diet.
So you just drank vodka,
2 vodka sodas with
Wow.
lemon, like a Hennessy shot, like lots of sake,
Ooh.
a Jaeger, just.
So you didn't really, you had a liquid diet at that point.
Yeah.
Not really a meal. You
Yeah.
just ate, drink like, okay.
I was like, Liz, you're freaking 34. Why do you not remember these things?